All right, welcome back, everyone. It's Wednesday, November 29th, after market hours. I am still sick. Today, I'm very congested, if you can hear through the audio, but I don't have a bad of a fever today, so that's a relief. I'm just kind of cycling through all the symptoms. One of my other friends got sick, not COVID either, and he went to go see his doctor here in New York, and they said that there was a respiratory infection slash fluish bug going around New York City, and a lot of patients came in for it. So be careful out there. Uh, Mask up, and I'm saying, I'm not being controversial about the whole mask for pandemic. I'm saying uh, it's just etiquette if you are sick to wear a mask so that when you cough and sneeze, you're keeping all your germs to yourself. That's what I mean by mask up if you're sick. But I digress. Let's jump right into it. It's going to be a short one today. Um, let's see. We had 549 new highs and 149 new lows. You would think this would be awesome, right? But the complex situation here is with new highs outpacing new lows 4-1, we closed near the lows of the day. And every single Magnificent 7 was red except for NVIDIA. So very cross-current type of day. The volume was a little bit better, but not much. We had 59% of shares advancing, 35% of shares declining. We have 29% of shares under the 50-day, which is better than yesterday. And we have 47% of shares under the 200-day moving average, which is also marginally better than yesterday. If I had to sum up the day, we in the morning got really close to what time was it that happened? Just going back to my notes here. 10 a.m. on the ES. It's going to coincide with the SPY. It's going to coincide with the QQQ, the RTY. All of those indexes were approaching a near term several months ago's highs. So if this rally is supposed to get some gusto and keep going, we got to make a new higher high, not a lower high. So we're approaching that level today on Wednesday around 10 o'clock. The number on the ES was 4597.5. 4597.5. We were almost there, and I was just watching it tick by tick, saying, all right, if we go through it, we might rally hard. And we fell short by 50 cents. We hit 45.97 and made a U-turn. And not only did we hang out in that area, we violently sold off from 45.97 at 10 o'clock in the morning to 45.64. So basically 33 points in a matter of 40 minutes. It tried to bounce a little bit during the lunch break, which it usually tries to do. I don't know what it is. I don't have evidence, but it seems that if you count all the lunch breaks in a year, they always try to rally it. And then right after 2:15, 2:30-ish, we started to sell off again, and we closed near the lows. So kind of confusing day today. I think the breadth numbers were pretty good, but there's some warts or pimples here. We couldn't get through that level of making a higher high. And the Magnificent 7, the 6 out of the 7 were all red. So that's kind of the summary of the day. It was a mixed bag. The 10-year yield was down to 4.2% in the mornings. I was like, wow, they're crushing yields. We're going to rally. This is going to be like a, Dow 400-point day. I was really surprised that with yields being crushed in the morning, that it did not have enough juice to break through those recent highs of the summer. What stuck out, I've already said it, Magnificent Seven were weak. And if you look at the indexes, it doesn't tell you much. The Dow was up 13 points. The ES was down 2.5 points. Now, the NQ was down 20 points. The Russell futures was up 9 points. Big whoop, right? But when you look at the complexion of the day, the markets had all of the ingredients that it needed to bust through those summer highs, but it couldn't, and it turned tail and just sold off. So that's very bad complexion. It'll be interesting to see if there's something coming that we don't know about later this week, like Thursday, Friday. When I took a look at the economic calendar on Thursday morning, you have initial jobless claims at 8:30, income numbers at 8:30, the PCE core PCE index at 8:30. New York Fed President Williams speaks at 9:05 a.m. Pending home sales is at 10 a.m. And on Friday, you have the PMI as well as ISM manufacturing coming out in the morning at 9:45 and 10 respectively. You have Federal Chair Jerome Powell speaking at 11 a.m. I have no idea what this 11 a.m. speech or speak engagement is, but at 2 o'clock he speaks again at the local leaders in Atlanta. I don't know who those local leaders are in Atlanta, but he's talking to them at 2 o'clock. That's all I really have for today. It's a short one. I'll post what was strong, what was weak. I'll just go through them now while I have you captive here as an audience. GM was up 9.38%. VinFast Autos up again, 8.15%. Sprout Social up 5%. Affirm Holdings up again, 4.18%. Buy now, pay way later. Don't worry about it, just buy. Beazer Homes up 3.99%. MongoDB up 3.5%. Lyft up again, 3.29%. Oil up UCO is what I'm looking at, 3.11%. You had K Hovanian, HOV is the ticker, up 2.75, and Ally Financial up 2.65. What was weak? Las Vegas Sands on the news that the board member selling $2 billion worth of shares to buy the Dallas Mavericks stake, down 4.8%. You had Meta down 2, Red Rock Resorts down 1.75, so not a big deal. So yeah, that's all I have for today. I'm going to just keep resting and keep meditating, and I will see you guys after the Thursday session. I'll talk to you guys later.